Do you want to practice handstand? Or do you ever wonder, how am I ever going to get up into handstand? How am I going to get up into handstand because I am scared? So let's practice handstand. Here is a few tips and tricks to get you up and staying up in handstand practice. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so we're going to come to the mat and we'll begin the practice in child's pose. So you begin your practice as I am a yes. We're going to get into handstand and stay up in handstand. Take a couple deep breaths into your hips, into your shoulders, and your upper back. And then extend the arms forward, lift and float your elbows up. Look at your hands, spread your fingers out nice and wide and even. And inhale, come forward into tabletop pose. So in tabletop pose, roll in the clockwise direction from the right hand over to the left, so warm up the wrists. And now go counterclockwise. Keep feeling your finger pads, but also feel the knuckles, all 10 knuckles on the right hand and the left hand. And now turn your fingertips to face inwards and lean over to the left hand and then to the right hand. And then bring the fingertips a little bit closer and go through a few cat and cows like this. Move through cat and cow with your breath. And then come to neutral spine, fingertips forward. Now turn the back of your hands down to the mat. And we're gonna lean over to the right and then the left. You can even do some circles on the top of your wrists. Just give them a little bit of a massage. That's it. You done that a little bit and go the other direction. Come to center and sit down onto the heels or sit with your legs crossed and shake out your wrists. Shake out your arms. Now take your hands, turn your thumbs in, wrap the finger over your thumbs and roll your wrists, elbows. I do big circles. One direction and then you can go other direction. The shoulders get a bit more mobility and opening. And then other direction. In and out. And then shake it out. Okay, we're gonna come to downward facing dog pose. So first, before you get in there, set your hands so the center palm is to outer shoulder. Spread each finger really wide. Middle finger is extending out of the center of each wrist. See that? Push into the thumb, the index finger. And then tuck your toes under and inhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And you can pedal out your feet. And really bend your knees and lift your hips up as high as you can. Stretch your waist, let your head go down. And now walk hands to the feet, go to the back of the mat, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, to get the shoulders on your back, and lift your arms up, head down. And touch down to your mat, the right hand in front, in the middle, right between your feet. Straighten through the left leg, bend your right leg, inhale, left arm up. And then exhale the left hand down and bend the left knee, straighten right leg, open the right arm up. And exhale, right hand down, one more each side. Inhale, straighten left leg, open left arm. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, open up the right arm, straighten the right leg. And then exhale, touch down, downward dog pose. So that gives some opening through the side body. And you might even feel down dog is a bit more spacious in the backs of the legs, the side waist. Then look forward, step your right foot forward, place your back knee down. Inhale, come up into low lunge. We'll hold on to the left wrist. Relax your shoulders, draw your arms in, pull your legs in. Push your feet down, inhale, bend over towards the right. Keep the front knee tracking forward. Inhale, come on back up. As you exhale, take your left hand down, lift your back thigh up, and get some space in the right side waist. Breathe in, it's okay in the shoulder, take top arm over ear. Breathe out. And then inhale, touch right hand down outside the right foot. Now you can put hands on blocks or the floor, straighten your front leg, inhale. And then exhale, bend and open your chest. Inhale, straighten, lift the hips. Exhale, bend, open chest. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend and step to plank pose. Really feel your plank. You can always have your knees on the floor. For handstand, you want straight arms, push the floor away, lift the low belly, and strengthen your legs. Pull the muscles of your thigh muscles towards the thigh bones. Breathe in, look forward, and breathe out, lower down all the way without losing the strength in the legs. Once you land, take your arms out wide. With your arms wide, roll over to the right arm, bend the left leg, and tap left toes behind you. Back on the belly, take the left arm wide, roll over, tap right toes behind. Inhale back, do one more each side. Inhale back to the center, stretch your legs down straight, root your hips down, take your arms behind you, lift your shoulders up, chest up, and push your legs down. It's hard for me to breathe like this and talk. You can lift your shoulders up, lift the upper outer arms up, and take your chin in, lengthen, arms back, legs back. Now float legs up. Breathe in, open your chest. And then breathe out, land to the floor. Slide your hands beside your ribs. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, downward dog pose. Step the left foot forward, put your right knee down. Inhale, come up, low lunge. So you relax your shoulders, catch the right wrist, pull arms and legs in, inhale, and bend left. Really good stretch through the right side. Inhale, come on back up, right hand down, back knee lifts. Take top arm over ear, breathe in. And breathe out, touch down to the floor, straighten left leg, inhale. Bend your left leg, open chest. Inhale, straighten and lift hips. Exhale, bend. One more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, and inhale to plank pose. So try side plank. Left hand forward, turn to your right. This is good to strengthen the bottom arm. You can always put your left knee on the floor. Spread your toes, top arm up. Look down, right hand down, a little bit forward. Turn to the left. Left arm up. Down, plank, inhale, and lower to your belly, exhale. Back bend, inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, downward dog pose. Now look forward, walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow, fold, and breathe out. Step your right foot back, and we'll turn to the right. Open your legs wide, so we'll get now into the inner thighs. You can bend the right leg straight and left. Ooh, yeah. Inhale, center, exhale, bend left leg straight and right. Inhale, center, exhale, bend right, straight and left. Yeah. Inhale. Inhale, and then fold over your legs. The hips and the hamstrings to open. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right hand down. Now keep your right hip lifted as you open the left arm up towards the sky. And then the left hand down. Move the chest forward, inhale. And open the right arm up. Push your legs down. And then the right hand down, breathe in. And bow one more time. You get a little bit deeper. Breathe out. halfway lift, inhale. Walk your feet together. And sit, exhale. Okay. So we'll do our first drill. I like to call these drills, it's just like learning to play a musical instrument, or if you're learning a sport, learning anything you do drills. So repetition is mastery, and so you'll learn to practice this over time, and eventually this will help to build strength and to lift yourself up away from the floor and hold handstand. So you'll come into L-shaped pose. So what you'll do is put your hips right up against a wall. Now you don't have a wall close by, you're gonna have to find one. Go looking somewhere. Find yourself a wall. Put your hips right up against the wall. Heels, where your heels are, your hands will go. So you'll do a dog, a shorter dog with your legs, back of your legs facing the wall. Lift your hips. Now from here, check your feet hip distance, hands. You get to your hands placement, shoulder width, spread fingers, grip. Look between your hands. Push your arms straight. Now you'll look at the wall. You're gonna put your right foot halfway up. So not all the way, just part way up. Push the wall away, and what you wanna do is bend the knees and lift your hips. It's gonna be really challenging, but you gotta lift the hips up right above the shoulders. Straight arms, belly lifts. Breathe 5, 4, 2, and then come down. Rest. Breathe in and breathe out. There's a whole lot that goes on, a lot of weight into the shoulders, the upper back, as you're learning to get the pelvis up right above your shoulders. So let's try the other leg. This is usually my least favorite. My left leg is my weaker leg. So you get into short dog. Straight arms, left foot halfway up, and then L shape. Lift your hips up. Push through your arms, lift low belly. Hold steady, breathe 3, 2, and 1. Come down, take child's pose. Now that's a lot. You can keep practicing that. And you can even practice lifting one foot up into the air away from the wall. So that's amazing to build lots of strength. The next one we'll do is we're gonna kick up the wall. So you can come as close as you want to the wall. If you're feeling scared, come right close. Hands shoulder width distance, fingers spread, arms straight, and push the floor away. So your upper back, it's almost like a bit like cat pose. And then tuck the toes, come to dog. Now look between your hands, walk your feet in, lift right leg. Now the right leg has to be straight and strong. Has to be straight and strong. Bottom left leg can bend. You can try a few hops. Do this. Then you gotta really like swing it. Upper leg straight, up, you kick up. Once you kick up, bring your legs together. Push your legs up the wall. Push your hand down into the floor. Breathe, you start to play a bit to pull with your fingertips, your heels away from the wall. And find your balance. And then rest. So we'll take, it's a lot on the wrist, so you give them a little break. You can do some wrist rolling. And then we'll do the not so favorite leg. I'm gonna try that. So arms straight, lift, left leg has to be straight, and you pull the legs in. So the leg is really almost like a pendulum. Bend the bottom leg, and you swing up. Legs together, find your balance first, center. You're looking down, you're pushing the floor away and stretching your legs up towards the sky. Keep squeezing the legs in. You can spread the toes. Good, find some balance for a few breaths and take child's pose. So that was really energizing and awakening. So now we're gonna bring ourselves away from the wall, which can be really, really scary. Now, if you have your partner in the room, they could stand and catch one leg only, never catch both, because then you'll land on your face. Maybe your partner is here, can help, but bringing yourself away from the wall builds confidence. And sometimes we have to suck before we shine. So we will practice. So you'll come into your dog pose. And this is the first step, is just, okay, I'm gonna try it. So arms are straight, look between your hands, pull your arms in. Now it could look real messy the first few times. Upper leg is straight, bend the bottom leg, and you practice. Few kicks. 1, right, 2, and then you might get it. You might get it. You gotta keep practicing. Arms straight, legs straight, push the floor away, lift your hips up. And you can always cartwheel, out if you fall out. Falling is really part of learning handstand. Do suggest to clear your apartment away, because I have hit my baby toe on something before, so we have to be careful of the surroundings in the room. So you can try one more time. Go up. And we keep practicing. Practice, practice, practice. You never know unless you give it a go. So you can pause the video, try a few more times, really extend up through your legs. We always forget that. We think the arms have to take a lot of the strength, but really your legs, getting your pelvis up over your shoulders and lifting up through your legs will help you to feel light and free in handstand practice. So now come onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. Keep your right leg in, stretch your left leg down. It's always good to close out any kind of practice with a bit of a twist, or lay on the floor for a few breaths. So you can, especially when we're doing big poses like handstand, you can slow and calm your nervous system. Right leg down, left leg up. To a twist. Inhale back to center, and you can hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze in. Happy baby. Roll yourself up to sit. If you have time, you can take Shavasana for a few minutes. Thanks so much for practicing handstand with me. I hope that this helped you build the tools to learn to get up and stay up. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And so when you build the foundation of this practice, you will build such amazing strength in your body. It will empower you. And so continue to keep practicing. Face your fear, get out of your own way, be up to play, and you'll be moving in a whole new way. Have a great day. Namaste.